Fourth quarter set to go. Conestoga trailing number 1 ranked Calvert Hall 10-7. Calvert Hall in their home whites, Stoga in their road maroons. Stephen Kelly making quick work of that face-off, and look out, he's got a sliver of room. He makes the most of it every time. Stephen Kelly, number 24, dominant face-off player. Somebody we're going to see all year on CUDA.com thanks to Royal Farms and MedStar Union Memorial Sports Medicine and J. Dyer Strength and Conditioning, and bringing you this fourth quarter.
Conestoga went to the long stick just so that once Stephen picks it up, he will have to deal with the long stick and try to stop the offense going directly to the goal.
Jamie Akita with a great check dislodges the ball away from Kelton Black. Flag flies. Jamie Akita drawing fouls. Bounce pass, goal. Goal counts. With a flag down, bounce pass into the box area. If the ball touches the ground outside the box area, it is an immediate whistle, but it is now 10-8, 11:06 to go, fourth quarter.
Conestoga is a very resilient, tough team because, once again, when you go to the faceoff circle here, you'd be surprised to not see Calvert Hall come up with this ball. Yeah. So Conestoga is really having to pick their spots, and they're doing a great job of getting it done.
Jamie Akita with what we like to refer to as the triple Lindy. Stripping it, scooping it, drawing the foul, and an assist on the goal. Great play by Jamie Akita. And Carter Brown now bumped up on the wing on faceoffs. Former attackman Carter Brown.
You can really see the difference in the faceoff in the sense that Calvert Hall has 3 short sticks and Conestoga has 2 long sticks on the wings, or 1 facing off and 1 on the wing, because they know now that they're just going to go to the defensive end.
Patrick Kelly sweeping all the way across the top, and this athletic Conestoga defense. Ball picked off by Carter Brown, pops out of the stick of Andrew DiStefano.
Very unfortunate. They made a nice look there, and it just popped out of the player's stick. Conestoga has really picked up the aggression on defense, and it really seems to be bothering Calvert Hall's ball handlers.
Here's Zanino looking for the clear. Zach Parro with the takeaway. Get on the far side. Carson Scott, near side, Jamie Akita. Akita to a cutting Miles Thomas. And now we got a little trouble here for Conestoga. They got to get it in, but it's in the capable stick of Bradley Lord. Look at the acceleration on Lord. Lord goes high to high shot, backed up well by Connor Frasina.
Good job putting pressure on the Calvert Hall defense and taking a shot, knowing that he had a guy back there backing the goal up.
Frasina gets it all the way up top to Tyler Brook. Again, Tyler Brook wearing 38 tonight, not 36. Stoga in their road maroons. 9:21 to go, fourth quarter. Booker Corrigan, Brian Corrigan bringing you the game on CUDA.com, presented by Royal Farms. And I can see my man Brody Shea down right now, the backup goalie who broke a bone in his hand. Committed all the way around. Speaking of goaltenders, Jack Bruss punching that one out. McGregor runs it down at midfield.
Stoga has gotten very comfortable in their offense right now and are creating really good opportunities. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to possess the ball and get these type of shots.
Number 27, Jake Scott in, playing on the crease. He's one of those guys you have to keep your eye on all the time. Timely check by Calvert Hall creates the turnover. Subs for everybody right now. Maybe the Royal Farm subs for everybody. Subs and wraps.
Conestoga, I think, will try to pressure as much as possible. They've been having a lot of success by upping the defensive pressure. And I think their avenue to success is really just to keep the pressure on Calvert Hall so that they can keep getting the ball back and have their opportunities.
Defensive short stick, midi Spencer Voigt in. Calvert Hall now looking to find out where they're starting. Carter Brown on the far side. And
too many men on the field. Dude, he ran off the field. You had too many men on the field.
I don't know that they did, but we'll have to sort that out. See if they send a guy out right now. Adam Goins gets it. That's one of those where Bob Sandell just looks at you and says, Coach, I missed it. Nothing I can do about it now.
That'll drive you crazy when one of those happens, but they just need to settle down, play good defense, and not let the little things bother them.
Jordan Clunder, top center, behind Frasina and Lord. Exchange, little flip action. And there's the cut of Bradley Lord.
Good idea, just bad execution on that one. The pass was a little bit too high, and goalie did a nice job of being there to take the ball away.
And there's a bit of a makeup, a slash on the far side. And there's the whistle. We will learn of the foul. Carson Scott comes up with a loose ball, defender for Conestoga. I've been very impressed with this defensive unit. Which one of these teams has had their Motive Pure hydration formula, the best hydration you can get? Check out motivepure.com and learn how you can be your best when your team needs you the most. Motive Pure, all the things your body needs. And it's not that junk like that 5-hour, well, I'm not going to say it, but it's not that stuff that's going to rot your stomach out. It's just what your body needs. Motive Pure hydration formula. Check out motivepure.com.
This is a huge opportunity for Calvert Hall. If they can get this goal, it creates a 3-goal lead. Then they also have, once again, it goes to the face-off circle, where unless there's a huge surprise, they'll get possession again. And that could really make it tough on Conestoga.
A 1-minute slashing call against Bradley Lord. Little left side roll-off play, Calvert Hall. And an errant pass is going to turn possession back over to Conestoga, but they still have to clear the ball. And if they've had their Motive Pure, if they're fully hydrated and ready to go and not cramping, Motive Pure is going to get them through this. That's what's got them back to 10-8.
Motor Pure, baby.
Motive Pure hydration formula. Stoga still man down for 32 seconds.
Yeah, so Calvert Hall should be pressuring them.
High hit, and now Calvert Hall commits the foul.
It's always nice to have a good athlete who can just sometimes just put the wheels on and motor it out of a situation.
Jordan Clunder gets it behind to Frasina. And attackman Alex Mezzi.
Conestoga should take their time, get a really good shot, because if they can score this.
Great feed, Jake Scott. Great shot by Bradley Lord. Jake Scott with the feed. Bradley Lord with the finish. 10-9. Calvert Hall with 6:11 to go fourth quarter.
Conestoga did that actually with 5 players on the offensive end at that moment. So it was a very good job of running their offense, even though they were short a man.
And Alex Mezzi doing a nice job in there, giving a little bit of rest to Frasina.
Now what the face-off guy for Conestoga wants to do here is just try to tie it up and hope that the wing guys can get in there and help get the ball up for Conestoga.
Flag is wiped out by the goal. I didn't know they wiped out cross-checks on goals, but they called a hold. Face-off won by Stephen Kelly.
It is really phenomenal that not only does he get it, he gets it himself. It's very, very impressive performance.
He and cousin Johnny Kelly Failed to connect on the pass, but Conestoga presses out a little bit too far right now. Johnny Kelly's going to capitalize and push this.
Conestoga has really upped the aggression level, and it's been very effective. Nice job of Johnny Kelly getting his hands free, just getting a shot.
And Robbie Zanino, goaltender for Conestoga, doing a great job of tracking that ball. Drive from behind. Carson Scott comes up with the ground ball for Stoga. And we got a player down for Calvert Hall.
Kelly.
And there's a flag down. It's going to give Conestoga a man up. We're looking at the far end. It looks like Johnny Kelly might be down. Fourth quarter brought to you by Union Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine and J. Dyer Strength and Conditioning. From injury prevention and treatment to elite performance, trust the sports medicine experts. J. Dyer does an amazing job with his athletes. Great organization. Thrilled to have them on board with CUDA.com. Bradley Lord, top center for Stoga. They have the 1 minute advantage. A lot of momentum right now. I think they've been using Motive Pure.
If Conestoga can put this one in, it's really going to start tightening up the Calvert Hall team.
They're going to wave that off. They're going to wave that off. Referee Carmen D. John Domenico comes in. Great play right there.
They called that the dive rule, I believe.
Yeah,
Not too sure about that one, but
I'm kind of torn. I don't want to see goalies get run into. My son Cole is a goalie in ice hockey, and I don't want to see him get run into. And lacrosse.
Once again, though, Conestoga just moves on through, plays a pressure defense, and takes the ball back.
10-9, Calvert Hall leads at home. Under 4.5 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Stoga still on the man up. Coach Sampson cannot burn a timeout here right now to set up his man up. Unfortunately, he had to burn one in the third quarter when Calvert Hall was on that run. Shooter Michael McGregor slinging it. That ball had a vapor trail behind it.
That was cannon, baby.
Stoga inside shot, goal, tie game. Tyler Brook gets the pass diagonally and wastes no time.
We'll call that right place, right time, because that was thrown to the crease man who would happen to miss it, but, you know.
Tyler Brook.
You create your own luck sometimes.
Yeah, quickly, now. It's a great play. It's a great play.
Great play.
It's good.
Well, now they have to have Mr. Kelly at the face-off X because they really need possession of the ball, and they need to take their time once they get it and run a nice offense series. They've had a hard time with this pressure.
And Jamie Akita on cue. You talk about pressure, there it is. Conestoga.
I think the difference with this last quarter especially has been the Conestoga defensive pressure and the reaction of Calvert Hall to that pressure.
Tyler Brook gets a shot off from his keister.
Is that a two-shot? Is that a two-point shot?
Yeah. And now we have whistles blowing. No idea what the call was.
I'm assuming they must have called it a pass or something. Because Conestoga had it backed up.
And Bells has it knocked away, but in good fortune for the Calvert Hall, Johnny Bells is able to corral it. And now Carter Brown has it stripped away. Fast break, Conestoga. And the Calvert Hall defense was trying to sub some guys. Ball, errant pass, tough handle right there, jammed on the inside. Jack Brust will set it up for Calvert Hall. 3:11 to go, tie ball game.
Great idea. Unfortunately, the execution didn't go along with the idea. He could have just gotten it up to the guy's box, which is right up by his head. I think that would have been a goal for Conestoga.
10-10, under the 3-minute mark. Aaron pass And just like that, Stoga back on it. Miles Thomas takes the hit, ball on the ground. We're gonna have a 1-minute foul, maybe a push. Either way, Stoga going on the man up.
I think he's going to call that a push with possession.
That'll be a 30-second man-up opportunity. Great time to talk about MedStar, Union Memorial Hospital, Sports Medicine, and J. Dyer Strength and Conditioning. From injury prevention and treatment to elite performance, trust the sports medicine experts. Union Memorial Sports Medicine and J. Dyer. Glad to have them on board with CUDA.com and the Royal Farms Game of the Week. Get to Royal Farms on the way home from this one, folks.
It's time for the #1 play coming right now.
Yeah, your best man-up play. This is what you got to have. 30-second man-up opportunity for Conestoga. Thrilled by the patience they're showing right now. 3-3. Looking for diagonal passes. There's one. Lord! Bradley Lord puts Conestoga up 11-10 with 2:21 to go, fourth quarter.
Lord really has a nice shot. You saw it earlier in the game, but I'll tell you what, he puts some heat on that baby.
Beats Jack Brust hip high. Make Royal Farms your first stop before and after every game for everything from custom-built subs and wraps, healthy snacks, drinks, fresh brewed coffee, western fries, and of course, Royal Farms, delicious, world-famous, fresh, never frozen chicken. Royal Farms, real fresh, real fast. Face-off work again. Stephen Kelly going against Miles Thomas. Miles Thomas competing after the ball is won.
Absolutely. The whole concept was let him get it, but then put the pressure on. And they've really had a tough time with the pressure they put on this.
Calvert Hall trailing 11-10.
I think Calvert Hall right now just has to get it in their hands of their guys who are being guarded by the short sticks, because the long sticks have been really wreaking havoc against them.
Not on the right side, it's on the back side. Robbie Zanino corrals it. Jermershausen comes around with his feet moving, hands free, gets the shot off. Don't know if he had a guy open on the backside or not. He gets the shot off, and it's Conestoga possession, far side.
Conestoga has shown great patience this half, and just really seems they just haven't been intimidated, and they've been up to the moment the entire time.
Offsides violation against Conestoga. 1:15 to go. Calvert Hall needs to just run a great offensive play right here.
I really feel like they need to find the matchup that they want and really stay away from those Conestoga sticks, because the long sticks for Conestoga have really been dominant in this quarter.
Kelton Black will start with it for Calvert Hall. Referee Carmen D. John Domenico is going to make sure he gets 5 yards. So it's a free clear, essentially. And now they send a long stickman, Tim Langerhans, up. And we get a timeout call by Coach Brian Sampson. He wants to sort it out, make sure he has the right guys in the right spots. Great call by him. 1:15 to go, fourth quarter, coming out of the timeout. Kelton Black still with possession for Calvert Hall. They're going to square it away. Long stickman Miles Thomas and Jamie Akita doing a great job. We're still trying to sort out the ballots for the Under Armour All-American Underclassmen Player of the Game. Kelton Black will get it over for Calvert Hall. He's got a head of steam right now in an opening.
I think that's one of the things that Calvert Hall has to do is that they've got to really be going full speed. They kind of started slowing it down a little bit, and they need to, everything they do needs to be full speed.
And they got to make sure they have a backup because they're going to generate some shots. Great check right there.
Great check once again by
Conestoga's
Conestoga.
defense, Zach Paro. And now we have Jordan Klunder getting it up the field for Stoga. They're going to have to keep it in the box now. 39 seconds left.
Calvert Hall will have to really put the pressure on, just keep it on.
And now we get a push call against Calvert Hall. Timeout called by Calvert Hall, and great time to think about MedStar Union Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine and Jay Dyer Strength and Conditioning. From injury prevention and treatment to elite performance, trust the sports medicine expert. Jay Dyer does such a nice job with all his athletes. Check him out. Bradley Lord with it for Stoga. Evan Connell going against him. Flag goes down. It's going to be a penalty against Calvert Hall. Evan Connell called for a push. 24.4 seconds left.
Now it'll be really hard for Calvert Hall because the only way they can really get the ball is one-on-one defense because they're even up. They'll pull the goalie, I'm sure, or he'll have to guard somebody in the field. So it's really a tough situation for them to pull this out now.
And there's a takeaway attempt. Bradley Lord, shifty. He might be my vote for the Under Armour All-American Underclassmen Player of the Game.
He's had a great game. The only other consideration may be for Calvert Hall, Mr. Kelly at the face-off X, or one of the defensemen for Conestoga.
As the final seconds roll off, Conestoga finds a way to get it done. Miraculously, I did not see this coming at all. Conestoga wins 11-10. We will be back with the Under Armour All-American Underclassmen Player of the Game. Shocker here in Towson. Brian, your thoughts?
I just feel like Conestoga took the approach of they were behind. It's a cinch by the inch. It's hard by the yard. They took their time. They chipped away. The next thing you know, they have the lead. Great game.